So this question is from Microsoft. So you're given an array, integer array, and also integer k, and then a subarray is considered good if it consists of at least k distinct integer. So you want to find the minimum length of subarray, and if you cannot find it, just return -1. So for example, 22113, right? So it has to be distinct, right? So distinct for k. So if you're starting from here, if you're starting from 2 only, there's only 1, and then if you move it over here, your distinct integer is still 1. If you move it over here, then your distinct integer become 2, right? And then but you want at least k, right? So you want to shift until here, right? But this doesn't finish, right? Because this is length of 5, right? And you want to find the minimum. So that being said, you need to shift your left pointer right by 1 and doing the calculation on the length again. So in this shift, you updating your length to 4, right? So that's why your the answer should be 4, not 5. And return the minimum length possible. So that's pretty much the idea. So let's walk through the whole entire test case I generate. Okay, so this test case, the first one I already go through. The second one, let's go through the second one. So I started from here, and the distinct is what? It has to be 5, right? So I have another pointer. So this pointer always standing here. So I have another pointer come here. Check it is a distinct. No. Keep going. If there's a distinct, no. Keep going. If there's a distinct, no. Sorry, yes. But however, it's still less than 5. So you just keep shifting. If there's a distinct for this value, no, because I already have this, and then this one is yes, and this one no, and this one and then right here, okay, 5. You probably understand. All right. So now I have like distinct character for 5 in this subarray. So now the length should be what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So I have like 10 for my current length. However, I need to shift my left pointer by 1. So I can shift right here, boom. So this should be 9, yes. And then shift. I do a shift again. Come here, it should be 8. If I do another shift, which is going to be less than what? 5, right? So I still return 8, not 7. So this is the scenario when the k is greater than a distinct value, then you return -1. And in this situation, your k is 10, right? So I start here. So this is what? This is 10 already. So if you append these 3 after 10, it's not going to become 13. It has to be 10, right? And this one, this thing has to be 4. So this will be So this 5, 2, 5, 5, 2, 1, so 3. Oh yeah, it has to be this. So this is first window, and I do the what? I do the count to 6. So 6 is the default answer. Now I shift my left to here. Am I still 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah, I still have 4 distinct value, and this then become what? Become 5, right? So if I do another shift on left, this is currently is what? Is 4, right? So I update my 4. And if I do another shift on the left, it will become 3 only. So that's why I need to move my right pointer by 1. And this is already length of 4, right? And then so on, right? So the idea is pretty straightforward. We are right here. We have another one. So if the distinct character equal to 1, then basically you find 1 and you literally just return 1. So it's a sliding window for sure. So if I have a default value, if array equal to null, I return -1, or array.length is less than k. So the distinct, it doesn't matter. The length of the array is less than a distinct value, so you will return -1. So I have a map. So key value that will represent the integer that it shows, and then value will represent the frequency in the array. So I have an I and j pointer, and then I have the result. By default, I'm going to say equal to maximum, and if my result is still the maximum when I return -1, else I return result. So if j is less than array.length, I literally just add it automatically without any question. And once I have, map.size is equal to k, okay, I immediately subtract by 1. I immediately update my length, and then subtract by 1 on the I pointer. If I is equal to 0, I remove from the map, and I increment my I for this value, and then I do another check. Does my map the size is still equal to k? If so, then I do the whole thing again. Else, I'm moving my j, and then I just adding automatically and checking all the time. Okay, so that's pretty much the solution. So for time and space, for the worst case scenario, you shift one, you move your right pointer one by 1, and then you shift your left by 1, and then right shift by 1, left by 1, right shift by 1, left by 1. So the worst case in general, I mean, it's not going to be happen in general case, but for the worst case scenario, like it has to be what, n squared, right? Whenever you move your j, your I move. So the n squared will be time, and space, the worst case is going to be all of n for sure. So this will be a solution. All right. I will talk to you later. Bye.